Hello, this video is about the program Extreme Challenge concerning ultralight electric vehicle realized in France during the last 3 years. In this picture you can find a small vehicle on the bottom. It was during the winter 2024 realized by the journalist Jérôme Zindi. First, the context about transportation sector. We have a greenhouse gas emission above the limit and a gap of around 5 megaton CO2 concerning personnel mobility. The sector of transportation is the first in France with around 32% of greenhouse gas emission. This sector is also the first in terms of oil consumption, and we have also a target in terms of reduction. The fleets, different fleets in France, the e-bike fleet, now it's about 4 million of e-bike, which is the first electric vehicle used today. Concerning car, it's around 1.6 million. With an objective of around 6 million in 2030. The price of the car increased very much in the last 5 years, as well as the mass increased by around 10 to 20%. And we have about 26% of sales with cars that have more than 16 years old. Which is a strong signal trying to say that the offer is not answering the demand. And we have a massive reduction of production in France. Now we produce less than 1 million cars in France in 2024. And the category L6 and 7 of light EV, now it's around 30,000 units last year. We have also a problem concerning inclusive mobility. 15 million French people experience mobility difficulties in their daily commute. And the mobility, the cost is around 20% of their income for the poorest people. As well, we have a fleet subject concerning the law, a law that targets to have a green vehicle for public and private fleets with more 100 vehicles. And today, the several fleets do not comply with the law, and the quantity is around 1.4 million vehicles. Based on this context and observation, we launched a challenge targeting category L and e-bike. The specification we propose is to design a collection of vehicles less expensive than a car, more simple, more sustainable, more efficient and lighter, 10 times. Sustainable vehicle will mean that can be recyclable, remanufacturing several times to have a very long life duration. And to address this objective, we develop a methodology with a systemic approach, working on all different parts, industrialization of course, but also experimentation and use case, information on the road, panel and road development, marketing and communication, also regulation, law development, also concerning education and students, and incentive and business model. And of course, for all that, we have a strong animation of all the different communities. This systemic approach is based on co-opetition, which is a mixture of collaboration and competition. So first, we have a competition part, bringing some funding with several calls. We launch 6 calls on the vehicle, call for ideation, then prototype, then we have ideation, prototype, and industrialization. And we have a specific call for study the distributed factory principle. The idea is to make this vehicle not only on centralized factory, but in a distributed way. So this is an exploration on that. Then we have a cooperation component. With all the different projects, we aim to mutualize components. It can be tire, brake, it can be battery or motors, electric motor, it can be also raw material, etc. And we have also cooperation concerning different topics, as mentioned in the systemic approach: homologation, regulation, investments, funding, life cycle analysis, work with school and university, experimentation, and all that. So we make a working group to bring people working together in these different domains. And we develop also an association called AVELI, who federates manufacturers of vehicles. The idea is to have a common communication and representation and event management. This is a global overview of how we spend the money concerning the different call for proposal and also the different working group. So as you can see, the green is the industrialization funding. So it's about 12 million euro. We have also between 2 and 3 million euro for prototype and different parts on the different working group. This slide is a representation of the different use case we cover and the fact that we have ideation project, concept. We have prototype, around 100 project of prototype. We have also prototype of components only, mainly battery, motor, and suspension, and industrialization. This is a different project we are funding concerning industrialization part. So these projects are below 100 or 200,000 euro to several million euro. And as you can see, you can find projects on e-bike category with 4 wheels, like the first one of car bike. And we have vehicle of different category for goods or people transportation. Circle, for example, is about shared mobility and last mile delivery in urban area. Woolibus, it's a bicycle for children, several children. Yes, Midipil here is for goods transportation, for example. So this is this 10 first project in industrialization phase. We have also experimentation in 22 territories. This experimentation, the idea is to try to understand the behavior, the impact of the vehicle and the context in the behavior of people, how we can improve infrastructure and road, and how we can try to make evolution in the regulation framework. We test around 30 vehicles in different use cases. And there is a website, you have the link in the slide, where you can see the different vehicles, you can have feedback from user. And these projects, we also have 3 projects led by laboratories in order to better understand behavior change in this field. This is a different campaign we launch in these territories. So you have picture of this communication, and you have a picture of the vehicle we are testing today. So as you can see, it's 2, 3, or 4 wheels with different category. It can be active or passive. We have also very strong communication in different media. We have a movie who cover Tour de France with different stakeholders. We have also a large community in the YouTube channel and a Facebook group dedicated to ultralight electric vehicle. And we already have done more than 100 events in the different places in France. This is all the deliverable we have done in these 3 years. So these deliverables can be a different form. It can be documented on the wiki for the vehicle. For example, you have a description of all the vehicle on the wiki. It can be a study concerning behavior and evolution of law, for example. And it can be also around cultural norm and imaginary on mobility. The best way to discuss about ultralight vehicle is to discuss about this result. We have a very low running costs, below €1 for 100 kilometers, due to efficiency and repairability, a very low negative externality, and then the public euro profitability is very good. We have also health benefits for active vehicle, very low space consumed and very low damage on the road due to very light electric vehicle. And also we assume that this industrial pathway can create jobs in France and in Europe. Globally, this vehicle reduce dependency outside Europe for energy, material and skill. And we can target to have 80 or 90% of value created in Europe. We have this estimation of greenhouse gas emission for building a vehicle and use this vehicle. And compared to thermal vehicle, electrics, and small electric, the light EV, the three who have the lowest emission, you can see the gap, which is very important. The next step, we have these 5 actions done by ADEME. We also, of course, finalize the support of the different projects we have selected during all the call. We continue to monitor and organize experimentation this year and also next year. We will launch a specific call based on skateboard, on chassis, to develop complete vehicle based on this standard skateboard. We continue to have a guideline for territories with the CEREMA to implement ultralight electric vehicle in rural and peri-urban territories. And we will launch a specific study on job and skill linked to this vehicle. We will try to work on trying to set a collective targets, how many ultralight electric vehicle we want to have in the 10 coming years, and then how we can organize the action on the different work program and work package we have already identified. The idea is to maintain this dynamic of ecosystem and expand across Europe. So we are also starting to work on the European project. We are targeting I3 call So it's Interregional Innovation Core. So if you are interested in joining this European project, just use this QR code and provide information, and we will contact you. The idea of this European project is to connect different regions across Europe to mutualize and develop new components with a high efficiency of production of these components and very high durability of this component also. The idea behind that is to build a European pathway of ultralight EV and also a strategic component in Europe. Thank you very much for your attention.